looking at me. I'm looking back.
Hi, how are you? Welcome back to our channel. Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Today I'm personally very proud and excited to introduce you to a new series on our channel. It's called Riya's Kitchen Corner. Now these recipes are easy to make recipes that she has customized to make them so perfect. She has worked on them, and these are recipes that every tween can make in their own home. So I will leave it to Riya to explain what she's going to do.
So today we're gonna do one of the first things. I started out with learning how to make any box cake taste homemade. This is an essential skill to learn because sometimes you're in a pinch, like when I have to go to book club and the night before, oh no, I need to make a treat. This is such a way to make something that you'll always have lying around your pantry taste like it's homemade. And shh, we won't tell anybody your secret.
We won't tell if you won't tell. So without further ado, let's go on into the video.
And we're back. So let me tell you the ingredients. You're gonna need 1 box of cake mix. You can use anything you like, but I love the Betty Crocker Super Moist Cake Mix in Chocolate Fudge. I absolutely love this one. Then you're gonna need 1 1/4 cups of milk. If you can see on the back, it calls for 1 1/4 cups of water. That's one of the substitutions we're making to make this taste homemade. Then instead of 3 eggs, you're gonna need 4 eggs. And also, a lovely thing I love to add to this is 1/4 cup of flour. This helps make the cake denser. But to kind of contrast from that, to make it really moist and dense, you need, I know this sounds weird, but 2 tablespoons sour cream. We'll have the recipe up over here. And then 1 stick of butter, which equals to 1/2 cup. So let's get into it. Start with your cake mix. Open that up. And I'm using a stand mixer because it's the most fast way to do this. So open up your stand mixer, and you can even remove the whisk for the first initial steps. Be careful not to get it everywhere like they have in the movies. I always struggle with opening these. It's not my strong suit. Okay, here we go. Now just dump in the whole thing. Yeah, you don't need half or 1/4 or anything. The whole thing of chocolate cake. And I'd like to mention that we have already preheated our oven to 350. You guys should too if you guys are following along with this recipe. Now we can add the flour, dry ingredients together. Now I'm going to put the bowl off to the side. Now I'm just going to put this whisk attachment back on, which is always kind of tricky. And just combine these at stir. You don't want it to go too much, just so it's combined so there's no clumps of flour or mix. And it's all done. See, it only takes 30 seconds to do that. Bring it up and make sure there's none left on there. Now we're gonna add our sour cream. Scoop it out with a spatula and just plop it in. I know this sounds like the weirdest ingredient, but trust me, if you want the moistest, densest cake you're ever gonna eat, you need this. Now putting that off to the side as well. While that's in there, I'm gonna throw in my butter too. I actually already had this softened. It's been laying out at room temperature for 20 minutes. Now, I know you guys are gonna think, oh, throw the butter wrapper away. You need this. This is the best way to use every last bit of butter without wasting any. We're gonna use this later to grease our pan. Now we're just gonna combine that too. Make sure you lock down the mixer. Make sure not to go too fast at first. You might need to stop it every now and then to keep the butter from sticking to the whisk. I have a towel right here to wipe up any messes I may make. The key, the teens out there, the key to let your mom use, to let you use the kitchen is to clean up as you go. If you do this, I promise she's gonna enjoy those sweets and let you keep using the kitchen. So I'm gonna ramp it up a little bit. And I think that is pretty good for the moment. Pull it up and time to add the milk. That's the most satisfying part for me. Add that in and keep on stirring. You guys can see already it's forming a really thick mixture, and this is gonna taste amazing. I'm just gonna take the eggs out of the bowl. Now a little secret from me to you, the key to getting your eggs mixed in fully is to add only one at a time. This lets the eggs get mixed in to the full quantity. Oh, and I got a double yolk. You know that means good luck. So let it just mix in one egg at a time to make sure that there's no streams of egg. It's already starting to go this gorgeous light brown color. I just want to eat it up. And do that with all 4 eggs. The reason that we add more eggs is, again, to make it moister, and it helps with the texture and the taste, because we're already adding the sour cream. You need to add the eggs to balance it out. See, these are just a few of the substitutions I made. The other substitution I made was, instead of oil, use butter. That's an important substitution. And don't be afraid if you crack any shell and you can just fish it out. We all have our bad days. Now I always have a kitchen towel on hand to wipe up my hands and to wipe up the mess around me. Inhale a little bit of that flour, huh? Once it's been stirring a bit and it gets this color, bring it up and just combine all the edges in. All this remaining butter. Look at that amazing batter. I could just eat it up. Make sure you scrape the edges for any pieces of flour that got left over. You do not want chunks. Chunks are bad. Okay, and just give it one more mix. This smells so good already. I'm kind of tempted not to bake it. Now it's time to grease the pan. Remember that butter that we saved from earlier? You're gonna need it. Make sure you get all the sides. I'm using the special kind of pan that I find the best for baking because you can just unattach it, bring it up, and your cake will be right there. But you can use any pan that you have. Remember, use all the edges. Make sure you grease the edges. And grease them well. Now, have a little bit of flour. I saved a little bit over from earlier and just sprinkle it in there. Get a plate and use it as a little catcher for any extra flour that falls down. You want to make sure to get it all around the pan, but you don't want any extra clumps. This ensures a non-stick way to have your cake up. See? Perfectly greased. And all the flour, we can use that for something else. Okay. Now, unhook your whisk and shake it out. And put it off in a bowl and come right and wash. Remember what I said earlier. Go now and wash it. For the purpose of this video, I will wash it after this. Now, this is so satisfying. Just watch the cake batter fall in and help it a little. See, look at how airy that is. It comes out from the dark chocolate brown that it would be if you didn't add these to this amazing, light, fluffy color. See, in the kitchen you'll usually end up making a mess, so it's good to have cleaning supplies around. Make sure to clean this up and wipe it down. Now we have preheated our oven. Now we're gonna put it in the oven. See, it's already preheated to 350. Stick it in the middle of the rack for 30 minutes or until a toothpick comes out clean. See y'all in 30 minutes. It smells great in here.
You can see that it's rising beautifully.
Yes, we have 10 seconds left. This is the cake. Oh my god, it looks so good, like it's risen so nicely. And there's the bell. And it's done. I'm gonna turn on the light and turn off the timer. And just to be a double check. Ooh, look at that hot steam. I'm gonna get in here and just poke in my toothpick. See, comes out nice and clean, nothing on there. That's how you guys know it is done. Now, I'm just gonna slide it over here.
And it smells so good. Oh my god. The whole house
Look
smells
how
so good.
beautifully it's risen. Nice top. Now, this is important. As hard as it may be, you have to let it cool for 30 minutes. Otherwise, it will crumble in your hand. So, we will see y'all in 30 minutes. Okay, guys, and we're back. All cooled down. It has been literally exactly 30 minutes and slips right out. Don't even have to use the butter knife. Now I have a plate here. I put this cute thing to catch any of the extra grease and crumbs. So we're going to take it and we're just going to very expertly put this on top and flip it on over. We hold our breath and it comes out perfectly. Now I'm just gonna grab it really, really gently and flip it. And mind you, I did wash my hands before I did this. Let's move this to a side. I have my little cake holder, because if we don't have this, Toffee will help herself. And Mom, I have a surprise for you.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, you already took a bite here. That's not fair.
Let's try a slice.
Okay. Oh, yum. That looks so
Cuts
good.
through perfectly even with just a butter knife.
Yeah. That is so nice. Toffee, you want to eat the cake, Papa?
She can't have chocolate.
See, we have a dog here. She can smell the cake. And she's here to try it out.
While she can smell the cake, I can actually taste it.
So Riya is trying to finish the cake and all our dogs are just trying to see if they can get any crumbs. But mind you, it has chocolate, so we do not give it to the dogs.
This is so delicious. Guys, make this at home and tell me what you think of this easy homemade cake tasting from a box mix.
So everyone is now coming one by one because they can smell the cake and they want to eat
so
the cake. What do you think of the cake, babe? You should put the cake down and tell me what you think.
It's good.
Mm.